Merry 9th day of Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks for viewing The Pastor on the Porch. I pray that it will give you something upon which to ponder and reflect this week. Today, a story from way back when I was in seminary when I was a student pastor. Teresa was expecting our first child. I was trying to stay current with my classes and trying to be a good pastor. I was even trying to keep everyone happy. Well, I learned a long time ago that that is an impossible task. I was feeling more than a little overwhelmed. Change and uncertainty was all around me. Would I be a good father? Would I pass all my classes? Am I really being called to be a pastor? Why would God call me? Well, following a hospital visit, I walked into a Christian bookstore, and after looking around for a while, I heard an unfamiliar song with some version of these words. A vision of God is what we need to bring us to our knees and glimpse the power of His glorious majesty. A vision of God is what we need. Well, I lost the cassette tape I bought that day and can't remember the name of the group who sang that song. What I do remember is that I experienced God in a new way. In a bookstore, God took me into His presence and reminded me that He was still on the throne, that He still reigned on high, and He had a plan for my life. In the midst of uncertainty, God reminded me who He is and how I need a greater vision of God. I've learned over the years that we need to be reminded about who God is and gain a new vision for what God is calling us to be and do. As we begin a new year, there are all kinds of uncertainties in the world, and there are questions about a great many things. Some of us may feel overwhelmed with stress. We may need a new vision of God. And even if we aren't overly stressed or full of questions, we still probably need a reminder and new vision of God. Well, our new study of Pastor Adam Hamilton's book, Creed, What Christians Believe and Why, at Southport Trinity United Methodist Church will provide us with both a reminder of who God is and a new vision for what God is calling us to be and do. I hope you will read the book, join a small group or Sunday school class that is studying it, and be present for worship as we look at the foundational words that form the basics of our faith. Join us, and together we will gain a new vision of who God is and what God is calling us to be. God bless.